Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a plan with me video for the month of October, and as you can clearly see, the theme for this month is going to be a Halloween spooky theme. So for my cover page here, I decided to draw a very scary pumpkin, and then I just have cobwebs in the background. So I started fine lining with my Sakura Pigma Micron in 02, but then for the cobwebs I kind of wanted a thicker line, so I started using my Pilot G2 pen in 0.7. Then I'm just taking a black Crayola marker and coloring in the black cat. So as you can see, the color scheme for my cover page is going to be kind of like an orange and orangey red tone, and mainly just black and white. So I did my best that I could with the shading. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. I really wanted the effect of the inside of the pumpkin kind of glowing through, and I think I achieved that. It turned out better than I had expected. It was kind of looking like a mess there, but it turned out pretty good. And then the background, I just colored in the lightest shade of gray that I had, and it turned out looking so good. Here I'm using the Uniposca white pen to just color in the background and make it stand out, especially in contrast with that gray. And then I'm taking my handmade modern calligraphy marker and just outlining October. And then I'm cleaning up the edges with my Pilot G2 pen. At the end I go back with my white pen once more and clean up wherever it's needed. Here is my monthly spread for this month, guys. I pretty much kept it the same. The only difference is instead of having that day split in the middle like I had last month, I kind of just made one of the columns a little bit, like one square smaller than the rest. I know it kind of stands out if you look at the Friday column. It's slightly smaller than all of the others, but I kind of just like this better. I don't want a column split in the middle, especially because I have that spiral right down the middle. Anyways, I'm just doing kind of like a border. I have some bats, a spider, a really creepy tree, and then at the bottom I have some gravestones and some really like dead, decaying little plant trees thing. And then here I'm just doing a backdrop per usual, and I decided to go with orange, and I'm making this backdrop slightly smaller than I usually do. And then I'm just adding some creepy branches to October. Here is my mood tracker for this month, guys. I really liked doing the mood tracker last month, so I decided to do it again this month. And I kind of just have it set up as like a apple bobbing game thing. I have 31 apples in that barrel, and I'll just color in each day or each apple based on my mood. And last month I had like three different shades of brown for each mood. This month I just decided to keep it super simple and just have one color incorporated with this, which is the orange for my happy mood. And then for normal I'll just leave it as it is, and then for sad I'll just color it in all black. And for anxious I have red. Here is the weekly spread for the first week of the month, guys, and again, I just decided to keep it super simple as usual. The second week is also super simple. I drew a little witch's hat in the corner and like a little broomstick. I thought those were such cute touches, and it just really pulls in the whole theme together. Here I'm coloring in like a zigzag pattern. Just to, switch things up a little, make it a little interesting, and I'm just using two different shades of orange, and it turned out really nice. Here's my third week for the month, and I don't know, I was looking for inspirations on Google for weekly spreads because I feel like I always do the most simplest things, and this one was one of the ones that I found, so I decided to give it a try, and it looks really nice. It looks really clean and like sharp. At the top, I drew a haunted house, trees, and Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Here is the last full week for the month, guys, and I also found this weekly spread on Google as I was searching. It's super simple, but it's kind of different than what I usually do, so we'll give it a try. And for the last 3 days of the month, I drew this really swirly, funky tree, and I also did some swirlies for each day, and those swirlies are done with like a stencil that I had from a long time ago. Here is the final flip through, guys. I can't believe it. It turned out so good, way better than I expected. If you look at this cover page, it really looks like it's kind of shining from within. The web kind of did fall towards the background after I colored the background in gray, but I kind of like that. It makes the pumpkin just stand out that much more. And then here is the monthly layout. Looks super spooky. Here's the mood tracker page. I kept it super simple. And I'm actually using red for anxious. I haven't been anxious lately. As I look back at last month's mood, I haven't been anxious at all, pretty much. So I might not need that color as much. And then I just have my adventures list. I just transferred it over from last month, and I'll keep it on this page. And here are the weekly spreads for the first 2 weeks. I think it turned out so cool, so simple. And then I actually, as I'm filming this voiceover, I actually do color it in that hat and the broomstick. And then the third week turned out so crisp and clean. I really like it. I think I'll probably have the events on the top, and then I'll have like the to-do for the day on the bottom rectangles. And then here is the final week for the month, and then the last 3 days. And that concludes this month's plan with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in next month's plan with me. Bye!